Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro, a name synonymous with modern football greatness, is a player who has transcended the sport, captivating millions with his power, precision, and relentless pursuit of excellence. But to truly understand just how dangerous Prime Ronaldo was, we must take a deep dive into the different phases of his career, particularly the period between 2007 and 2018, a decade where he transformed from a skillful winger to an unstoppable goal machine, redefining what it meant to be an elite footballer. This era witnessed records being shattered, defenders tormented, and moments of magic that still live fresh in the minds of fans. This video aims to explore Ronaldo's prime years from multiple dimensions: his club and international achievements, physical and mental attributes, tactical evolution, and his lasting legacy. The evolution of a global phenomenon. Cristiano Ronaldo's football journey began on the small island of Madeira, Portugal. Born into humble beginnings, his rise to global superstardom was fueled by raw talent and an almost obsessive dedication to self-improvement. After impressing at Sporting CP, his big break came when Manchester United signed him in 2003. At Old Trafford, under the guidance of Sir Alex Ferguson, Ronaldo began to blossom. Initially known for his flashy stepovers and quick feet, many critics believed he was all style and little substance. However, over the next few seasons, he would undergo a dramatic transformation into one of the most dangerous forwards in world football. Between 2006 and 2009, Ronaldo's growth was nothing short of phenomenal. He developed a laser-sharp eye for goal, improved his strength and physicality, and learned how to use his skill to deadly effect in the final third. In the 2007-08 season, he scored 42 goals in all competitions, a staggering feat in the Premier League era. That same season, he played a pivotal role in Manchester United's UEFA Champions League victory, scoring in the final against Chelsea and winning his first Ballon d'Or. By the time he left United in 2009, he had already become a household name, a fan favorite and one of the most feared attackers in the game. But as brilliant as his time in England was, what followed in Spain would elevate him to legendary status. Real Madrid, the pinnacle of performance and goal-scoring insanity. When Real Madrid paid a then world record fee of $94 million to sign Ronaldo in 2009, expectations were sky high, and somehow he exceeded them. His time in Madrid between 2009 and 2018 is widely regarded as his prime, an era in which he consistently produced otherworldly performances, shattered records, and led his team to historic successes. It wasn't just about scoring goals. Although he did that better than anyone, it was the way he delivered on the biggest stages, the way he evolved as a player, and the sheer aura he carried whenever he stepped onto the pitch. Ronaldo's numbers at Real Madrid almost defy belief. In 38 appearances, he scored 450 goals, averaging over a goal per game. These weren't just tap-ins or stat-padding goals, many were game winners, screamers from outside the box, or crucial strikes in decisive moments. He scored hat-tricks in El Clásicos, Champions League semifinals, and knockout games where pressure was at its peak. His ability to rise in high-stakes matches made him one of the most dangerous players the sport has ever seen. Under managers like Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti, and Zinedine Zidane, Ronaldo found tactical systems that catered to his evolving style. No longer a traditional winger, he moved centrally, becoming a lethal striker who could operate from the left and drift into goal-scoring positions with surgical precision. His athleticism combined with positional intelligence made him a nightmare for defenders. He could beat you in the air, outpace you on the counter, and shoot with both feet from any angle, whether it was a long-range missile or a one-touch finish inside the box. Ronaldo had mastered the art of goal scoring. Champions League dominance and the King of Europe. Perhaps no competition better defines Ronaldo's prime than the UEFA Champions League. It became his playground, a stage where he consistently outshone the best in the world. Ronaldo won 4 Champions League titles with Real Madrid, including a historic three-peat in 2016, 2017, and 2018. During these years, he was the tournament's top scorer season after season, breaking records for most goals in a single Champions League campaign, won 17 in 2013-14, and eventually becoming the all-time leading scorer in the competition's history with 140 goals. One of the most unforgettable performances came in 2018. In the round of 16 against Paris Saint-Germain, Ronaldo scored 3 goals across both legs, leading Real Madrid past the French giants. Later that season, in the quarterfinals against Juventus, he scored one of the greatest goals in Champions League history, a bicycle kick so perfect that it drew applause from the opposing fans in Turin. It wasn't just the volume of goals, but the timing, quality, and sheer audacity of his performances that defined his Champions League dominance. His performances in Europe weren't just statistically superior, they were psychologically intimidating for opponents. Teams feared facing Ronaldo in knockout matches because they knew he could change a game in an instant. Managers built game plans specifically to stop him, yet more often than not, he found a way to make the difference. Impact at Juventus, still dangerous beyond his peak. In 2018, at the age of 33, Ronaldo made a surprise move to Juventus. While many believed his prime was behind him, he continued to perform at an elite level. In his first season in Serie A, he scored 21 league goals and followed it up with 31 the next year, becoming the first player to score 50-plus goals in England, Spain, and Italy. His physical conditioning allowed him to maintain a high level of performance well into his 30s. At Juventus, he adapted to the slower, more tactical style of Italian football and still managed to be the most dangerous player on the pitch. His presence elevated the team's ambition and mentality. Though Juventus did not achieve Champions League success during his tenure, Ronaldo's individual performances were still top class. He was not only scoring goals but also taking responsibility in clutch moments, a hallmark of his prime years. The international stage, bringing glory to Portugal. While club success was dominant in Ronaldo's prime, his achievements with the Portuguese national team cannot be overlooked. Long criticized for not winning major international trophies, Ronaldo silenced all doubters with a historic Euro 2016 win. Although he was injured in the final, his leadership and inspiration played a critical role throughout the tournament. His passion on the sidelines during the final against France, despite not being able to play, exemplified his role as a true captain and motivator. 3 years later, Ronaldo would lead Portugal to another title, winning the inaugural UEFA Nations League in 2019. His international career, filled with memorable moments such as hat-tricks against Spain in the 2018 World Cup and Sweden in 2013, proved that he could shine on the global stage just as brightly as in club football. By the end of his prime, Ronaldo became the highest goal scorer in the history of men's international football, another testament to how dangerous he truly was, not just for club but for country. Physical machine and mental titan. What made Prime Ronaldo truly dangerous wasn't just his stats, it was the combination of his freakish physical attributes and his almost robotic mental strength. At his peak, Ronaldo was an athletic specimen unlike any seen in football. His explosive speed, vertical leap, and core strength gave him an edge in every situation. Standing at 6'2" with a sprinter's body, he could outjump defenders in the air, blast shots past goalkeepers, and outpace fullbacks on the counterattack. But what truly separated Ronaldo from others was his work ethic and mentality. While many players relied on natural talent, Ronaldo's success came from years of obsessive dedication to training, diet, and recovery. He was known to be the first to arrive at practice and the last to leave. His relentless desire to be the best made him a role model for aspiring athletes worldwide. Whether he was criticized or doubted, he always responded on the field, turning pressure into fuel. This mindset made him not only a great footballer, but a winner in every sense of the word. Cultural impact and global icon. Ronaldo's influence extended far beyond the football pitch. He became one of the most recognizable and marketable athletes in the world. During his prime, he wasn't just a footballer, he was a brand. His image appeared in advertisements, video games, and even educational materials. His global fan base spanned continents, from Europe to Asia to the Americas. He brought millions of new fans to every club he joined, and his social media following became the largest of any athlete in history. More than fame, Ronaldo used his platform for good. He has donated millions to children's hospitals, supported disaster relief efforts, and made numerous personal gestures to fans in need. His combination of elite performance, charisma, and generosity made him an icon for the sport and a role model for athletes in all disciplines. Legacy. The final verdict on Prime Ronaldo. So how dangerous was Prime Ronaldo, really? The answer is simple: he was a force of nature, one of the most lethal and consistent goal scorers the world has ever seen. He redefined what it means to be a forward, combining the flair of a winger with the ruthless finishing of a No.9. He performed on the biggest stages, in the most critical moments against the toughest opponents. Whether it was in the Premier League, La Liga, Serie A, or the Champions League, Ronaldo terrorized defenses for over a decade. His prime wasn't just about trophies and records, it was about moments. The bicycle kick against Juventus, the hat trick against Atletico Madrid, the free kick against Spain in the World Cup, the header against Sampdoria where he jumped over 2.5 meters. These weren't just goals, they were statements. They were reminders of just how rare and special Prime Ronaldo truly was. As debates about the GOAT, greatest of all time, continue, one thing is certain: few players have ever been as dangerous, as consistent, and as mentally unshakable as Prime Cristiano Ronaldo. His name is etched in history not just for what he achieved, but for how he achieved it, with power, passion, and a desire to conquer every challenge put before him. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.